Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. So we have Libra Scorpio Cusp. And again, guys, these are general readings, so only take whatever resonates and leave the rest. For you guys, we have this this energy that came through, which was kind of funny to me because it was unholy. And that's the energy pretty much that you guys are dealing with this week. Where however it is, let's put it this way, that you choose to live your life, whatever it is that you choose to do, when it comes to relationships or your belief system or whatever it is, somebody is kind of like almost pointing at you, excuse me, and saying like, that's not right, that's not right, that's not holy, that's like this and that's that. And you're just kind of, to be honest with you, you're kind of confused as to why is it that your lifestyle affects somebody else so much? Why are they so into or so interested or so invested in telling you that what you're doing is wrong, or that what you're doing is not acceptable, or whatever it is? And to be honest with you, this can be anywhere from, you know, your families, your friends, co-workers, or something like that. But it's just an energy of uh, because this is the way that it's coming in, to be honest with you. For some of you, you may have kept your either your beliefs, whether you are in a religion or not, or your spiritual, whatever your spiritual beliefs are, let's put it this way, you may have kept them not so much hidden. It was just not something that ever came up with a certain group of people. Or it could have been your relationship, right? And maybe it has never come up, and it's like all of a sudden somebody finds out, and this is just an example, that you're into open relationships, or you're into same-sex relationships, or you're into whatever it is that you're into, right? And all of a sudden they're looking at you like, but why? Like, no, that's not right. And they're trying to drill into you that it is so wrong, and they're judging you. But it's kind of like you're just looking at them, but like, what I'm doing has nothing to do with you. It doesn't hurt you. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's almost kind of like that energy of and whoever gets trigger gets trigger, right? There are individuals that feel that because they have a certain perception, they are above everyone else, or they feel that they are better than other people. And these are the type of energies that you are dealing with at this moment in time, when somebody's trying to force you or trying to drill into you that whatever aspect of your life is wrong, and it is unholy. It's not acceptable. It's not this. It's not that. And you're just kind of like, come from, right? It could have been that they saw a post or they saw something, because I don't see you honestly like telling this person whatever this is, not because of fear or anything like that. It's just it's not it's not a part of your life that this person deserves to be a part of. And I feel that whether you have known it or not, that's probably what you've always withheld talking, or why the conversations between you and this person never led to this topic. So it could be that this person is finding out through like a third person or something like that. But it's like the minute they find out, they want to drill into you that whatever you're doing is unholy, or it's unright. It's not something that is acceptable, and like, you have to repent, and you have to this, and you have to that, and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna kill whoever the hell told Nah, with all jokes aside, I don't think you're gonna get mad at anybody, because you're just like, whatever. But there is this you are going to be very blunt with this person. So just be aware that your bluntness is even going to make the situation more intense. And this is one of those this is one of those situations where you have to use your discernment as far as like if you want to go back and forth with this person, because this person, as much as you tell them or express to them that you're still you and that this has no effect directly on them, they're not going to, is just not getting through their heads. um you know, growing up, there was always this thing like, you know, tell me who you're with and I'll tell you who you are. And and it's almost kind of like this person is really stuck in that energy. Yes, the individuals and the people that we choose to have around us, their energies definitely have certain types of influences, right? And if you're not aware of the energies that people are carrying around and you're not sensitive to them, you can definitely take those energies as your own. But there comes a place that you have to know who you are, and regardless of who is around you, you're still yourself. But this person is almost kind of like, they have some underlying fear, to be honest with you, of almost like, well, if I'm with somebody that does that, I'm gonna end up doing that, so I have to put them on the right path. And that's definitely not the way to go about things. A lot of the times, a lot of people fear what it is that they don't understand, fear what it is that they haven't experienced. And that goes for everyone across the board, right? Every time we're starting something new, every time we're jumping into something new, every time we're getting out of our comfort zone in any way, there is like this lingering fear, regardless of how much excitement there is. But it's almost kind of like this person is so overpowered by their fear as to how it is that you choose to live a certain part of your life, that they want to make sure that you know that it's wrong in their eyes. And it's kind of like, okay, I get it, you think it's wrong, and that's fine. Now can we move on, like, with the next topic? But this person just doesn't let go. So just be prepared for like that nagging energy. um some of you are like, to be honest with you, being blunt and being completely honest with this person won't stop them from continuing on with the conversation. But I feel that for you personally, at least you spoke your piece and you said what you had to say. So moving forward, anything else that they have to say, you don't have to interact with. You don't have to say anything. And however that person perceives that is up to them. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to explain yourself at all. But if you choose to be like, you know what, yeah, it is true, it is what it is, like, okay, now tell me how that affects you directly, because it doesn't, then that's it. You only have to say it once. You don't have to keep on repeating yourself, is where I'm trying to get at. So there's definitely an energy of somebody around you that disagreeing with a certain aspect of your life, regardless of whatever it is, the way you dress, the way you talk, the whatever it is, and is definitely going to let you know that they disagree with it. And that they almost feel like they have to save you. It's a type of energy. And it's kind of like, let's remind ourselves that we're not here to save anybody unless somebody wants help in saving themselves. But this person really has taken this position of wanting to save people that are not even asking for help. So we have the Sun, we have the Four of Wands, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's definitely this a stigma around something that it is that you do that is going to have this person eventually, once they're so exhausted and they see that they cannot change your mind on something, or that they can't change you, want to walk away from your life. And to be honest with you, it's probably going to be one of the best things that happens in your life. Now, regardless of whether they're family or friends or whatever it is, anybody that is continuously judging you is somebody that you don't have to really deal with. It's somebody that you really don't have to allow yourself, oh, it's like falling off. It's somebody that you don't have to allow yourself to be around that energy. So just kind of remember that. And I know some people are like, oh, well, family is family. Yeah, family is family, but you cannot bend over backwards for family. It doesn't work that way. And you cannot suppress a part of yourself because of family. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a love energy card. It is falling. Why is it falling? My thing from the back of my desk is falling. I'll fix it once we're done. I'm trying to think. I was moving. No, I don't know. All right. So we have the number 13, blinded to pain. So this is definitely an energy of somebody, this person, let's put it this way, is coming more from a space of like, maybe they weren't able to be themselves, maybe they weren't able to express themselves, maybe they always lived their life based on what other people told them, so they themselves truly don't know themselves, and they're projecting that pain onto you. Now, when I say that, it doesn't necessarily mean that they wish they lived the same lifestyle that you do, or they have the same sexual preferences or anything like that. But underneath it all, there is something that they wish they would have done, or they wish they could have done, but because of what they're so focused on what other people deem right and correct, they have always held themselves back. And for some reason, you are the escape code, because you are choosing to live your life your way. You know, a lot of times I have people tell me like, oh, I wish I could do this, and I'm like, why don't you? Like, like, why don't you? And it becomes a lot of it is like, well, what are people going to say? Why do you care what people are going to say? And it's kind of like that energy. So it's like a lot of you guys are in that energy that you're living your life the way that you want to live it, and you don't care about what other people have to say in regards to it. And that is really the space, let's put it this way, that this person really envies about you. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a closing message. And one card, Spirit. Your commitment is being tested. This card has come out a lot this week. The first quarter moon. So this is kind of like a space where, are you going to stand your ground? And when it comes to this person, or are you going to cave in? And when I say cave in, is like entertaining the back and forth, right? Because it's almost kind of like sometimes there are situations where you may feel like you have to say something, or you have to repeat something continuously to stand your ground, and in reality all you have to do is live your life, right? There is this misconception that if you say something once and people continue on coming after you and you stay quiet, it's like you've lost. And in reality, it's like, nah, you just know how to use your time and your energy. And that's really what it's coming down to. Like, is going back and forth with this person worth the time and energy? Is it worth your time? Is it worth your energy? Because at the end of the day, time and energy that you're spending arguing with somebody that right off the bat, without knowing the entire story, has decided to judge you, then what do you think you're going to get out of it, to be honest with you? Because at the end of the day, people are only ready to hear based on their own experiences. And from the energy that I'm picking up, this person is not ready to hear what you have to say. So if you say it once, you say it very bluntly, and then you leave them arguing by themselves. Leave them arguing by themselves, because at the end of the day, that is all that you can do. Well, guys, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.